Samantha and Hallie. I'm not on yet. Am I on yet? I feel like I'm not on. I can't hear myself. 10, 9, 8. 10, 10. I can't hear myself at all. Can you, a little bit. That's great. Oh, yeah. Am I blaring out, though, in the back? I am blaring out, yeah. Can you pull down the system for her? Yeah, okay. Because we got 46 seconds. I think you're going to be putting it on another 30-second delay. Yeah. And you're getting audio through the computer. Yeah, you gotta turn off the computer audio. Just use the computer controls. That's all you want to do. Let's see. I'm testing it right now. Hit the plus. Give us 2 more minutes on the timer. Danny, do you know how to create a 2-minute timer? We're not going to make it. 20 seconds, we're not going to make it. Dead air on TV. That's the worst thing you can do. Nine, 8, 7, 6. I'm still peaking, aren't I? I'm still peaking. Huh? 10, 9, 8. You can, let's pull this down just a little bit more. 10, 9, 8, that's still too low. Because I might be the loudest person. He might have to pull me down.
You are the loudest person?
Probably, yeah, I know. 10, 9, 8, 7. So he has to probably pull me down to make it work. I guess you're going to have to. How close are we to starting? Oh. Pull me down by 10% because it's messing everybody else up in the back. Can we start, or are we missing something? 10, 9, 8. Can you hear me in the back row? Cannot hear me in the back row. That's a problem. 10, 9, 8. 10, 9, 8. What about all these other mics? You can hear me now. Good. I'm good in the back row. All right, everybody, we're doing a 1 hour setup in 10 minutes.
Check, check, 1, 2.
Check,
Shabbat
check, 1, 2.
Shalom.
We're good enough to start, right? In terms of sound, we're good, right? Good enough? Good enough to start, yep. Well, we'll give you another minute and 54 seconds if we need it. Samantha. You can put them right up in the other line. Testing, testing. You're going to want to pump this one a little bit, just because it's mostly kids using this one. Like it's New Year's Eve.
Test, test, okay.
I do apologize. We normally start right now, but people are watching us on Zoom, YouTube, Facebook, and if we just cut too soon, they might go and get a cup of coffee or something and then miss the start. So trying to be good to the timer, we keep resetting. Shabbat Shalom after that countdown. Shabbat Shalom, everybody. We are now going to begin our service. I want to say Shabbat Shalom to everyone who is in our kahal, in our community, and to everyone who is watching, whether you're on Zoom or YouTube or Facebook or on our website. We are excited that you have joined us tonight because tonight is a big night. We have so many people working with us. We have Joel I was going to point, Joel's over there, he's not on camera, but we have Joel, who's going to be our Cantorial Soloist tonight. We have Evan, one of our youth song leaders, probably our only youth song leader right now. We have our Tzedakah teens here, we have religious school students here, and we have 2 B'nai Mitzvah who are here a few weeks early due to scheduling, and they're going to lead a prayer tonight also. So we're going to dive right in, and Evan is going to lead us in Hine Matov, with Joel accompanying him on piano. Here we go.
Hine Matov u'manayim, shevet achim gam yachad. Hine Matov u'manayim, shevet achim gam yachad. הנה מה טוב, שבת אחים גם יחד. הנה מה טוב, שבת אחים גם יחד. הנה מה טוב ומה נעים, שבת אחים גם יחד. הנה מה טוב ומה נעים, שבת אחים גם יחד. הנה מה טוב, הנה מה טוב, יא לה 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 לה. הנה מה טוב, הנה מה טוב, יא לה 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 לה.
We turn to page 138 for Lacha Dodi. Lacha Dodi is that song we sing every Shabbat. It's a song we sing to invite Shabbat into our community, into our homes, and into our hearts. And as that Sabbath bride enters the room, we're supposed to take a big, deep breath and relax, because Shabbat has begun. So let us turn to page 138, verses 1, 2, 5, and 9, rising and facing the back door on that very last verse. Here we go.
Lecha lecha dodi likrat likrat kala pnei pnei Shabbat nekabela. Lecha lecha dodi likrat likrat kala pnei pnei Shabbat nekabela. La 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 lecha lecha dodi likrat likrat kala pnei pnei Shabbat nekabela. Lecha lecha dodi likrat likrat kala פני שבת נקבלה. שמור וזכור בדיבור אחד, השמיענו אל המיוחד. אדוני אחד ושמו אחד, לשם תפארת ולתחילה. לה 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 לך דודי לקראת לקראת קלה. פני שבת נקבלה. לך לך דודי לקראת לקראת קלה. פני שבת נקבלה. לקראת שבת לכו ונלכה, כי היא מקור הברכה. מראש מקדם נסוכה, סוף מעשה במחשבה תפילה. לה 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 לך דודי לקראת לקראת קלה. פני שבת נקבלה. לך לך דודי לקראת לקראת קלה. פני שבת נקבלה. התעוררי התעוררי, כי באורך קומי אורי. אורי אורי שיר דברי, כבוד אדוני עלייך נגלה. לה 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 לך דודי לקראת לקראת קלה. פני שבת נקבלה. לה 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 לך לך דודי לקראת לקראת קלה. פני שבת נקבלה.
Let's rise and face the back door.
בואי ושלום עטרת בעלה, גם בשמחה ובצהלה, תוך אמוני עם סגולה. בואי חלה, בואי חלה. לך לך דודי לקראת לקראת קלה. פני פני שבת נקבלה לך דודי לקראת קלה פני שבת נקבלה לה 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 לך דודי לקראת קלה פני שבת נקבלה לה 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 לך דודי לקראת שבת פני שבת נקבלה.
You may be seated, well, except for the crowd over here. Sophia and Avery, bring your families forward to light our candles tonight. Please come forward to light our Shabbat candles. Come up the ramp and then join us. The candles are the gateway into Shabbat. And as the candles are lit, the Sabbath bride walks between them. Don't be scared of the table. You guys can go all the way up. And so, Sophia and Avery, you guys can even light the candles. All right? And as the Sabbath bride comes through those two candles to that gateway, Sabbath has truly entered our lives. So if each of the two girls, Avery and Sophia, if you could each light one candle for us using the lighter. Use the lighter, it just clicks. We should have rehearsed this, I can tell. Push down? Let's say Mazel Tov right now. And you might have to relight that first one. Is the air conditioning hitting it? Is it lit? I can't tell. Yeah, it's okay, it's working. All right, you stay right here and we'll do our blessing.
Ya ra 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 ra. Ya la 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 ra 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 ra. Ya ra 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 ra.
We reach towards the candles. We pull in once for Shabbat love, once for Shabbat peace, and once for Shabbat rest.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kitshanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lehadlik ner v'tzivanu lehadlik ner v'tzivanu lehadlik ner shel Shabbat.
It's now my honor to call forward our religious school director, Samantha, who is going to be telling us a little bit about Tzedakah teens and calling forward some of our youth.
Better? Shabbat Shalom. Good to see everyone. Tzedakah Teens is a teen philanthropy group. Our teens are going to be explaining all about it to you tonight. We would not be able to have the teen philanthropy program Tzedakah Teens without the help of the Ziering Family Foundation and the wonderful company. So thank you for them for allowing us and me to run this program here. Now I'd like to introduce Alyssa to come up, our Tzedakah Teens president.
Hello. Shabbat Shalom. My name is Alyssa, and I am the current president of the 2021 to 2022 Kol Tikva Tzedakah Teens. What does tzedakah mean? That's a great question. Tzedakah means justice. Justice for those who are less fortunate, and justice for anyone in need. Along with tzedakah, there is philanthropy. This means the desire to promote the welfare of others, expressed directly by the generous donation of money and to good causes. This is what Tzedakah Teens did. We raised money and then donated to a specific organization to help change and shape the world in a better way. This year, we had a smaller but nonetheless dedicated board, which includes myself, along with Melanie, Jonah, Danielle, Haley, Marissa, Eliza, and Ella. Each of these members brought something so special and different and made this board so fun to be on. Thank you.
I now like to ask Avery and Sophia to come back up because they're going to lead us in the Barhu. We are on page 146. I'd like everyone to please rise for the Barhu and to please participate. Here we go. You guys are going to... what happened to the microphone that was there? We're missing a microphone. Don't worry, I got it. Guys, come right next to the microphone. They got to be right on top of it. Think of yourself as a duet. Yeah. Think of yourself as a duet, singing really loudly. Okay? Loud. Here we go.
Baruchu et Adonai HaMevorach Baruch Adonai HaMevorach HaMevorach Le'olam va'ed HaMevorach HaMevorach Le'olam va'ed.
Let's all yell out Yasher Koach. Yasher Koach. Can you guys come and turn to your seats? And you'll come up one more time a little bit. Samantha, you're coming back up. And now you may all be seated. I apologize for not saying that more quickly. Samantha.
This year at religious school, I started doing a new tradition for our family Shabbat with having our students do a prompt. So this time, since it's our last family Shabbat of the school year, I asked our little learners what their favorite part of religious school this year was. So if any of our little learners from religious school are here, I would like to invite them up to the bima to share with everyone what their favorite part of religious school was. Come on. I got one. Anyone else? Teens, you are part of the religious school.
My name is Naomi, and my favorite part of religious school was meeting new friends and also learning about the holidays together.
Thank you. Can we make a nice little line on the gold?
My name is Aviva, and my favorite part of religious school was learning new things.
My name is Sophia, and my favorite part of religious school is learning about Jewish history.
My name is Becca, and my favorite part about religious school is making new friends.
Hello, my name is Orly, and my favorite part of religious school is my teacher, Miss Joe.
I promise I didn't pay her to say that. Miss Joe, what was your favorite part of religious school this year?
Getting to know all of my wonderful students and all of the wonderful questions and input that they had to offer.
Jonah, how was baseball?
My favorite part of religious school is my teachers.
My favorite part of religious school was the food,
Always, you feed them, they will come and learn.
to be honest.
Yeah, we have really good snacks.
Hallie, what was your favorite part of religious school this year?
My favorite part of religious school this year was getting to know all of my students, hearing their questions and thoughts, and just having really great discussions together.
That was awesome. Thank you so much.
Now I'd like everyone to rise for the Shema, and our students will lead us in it. They're all going to cover their eyes. I'm guessing all of you will too. So let's all cover our eyes for the Shema. Let's all take a big, deep breath in. Let's hold it. And let's let it out. Another deeper breath in. Hold it. And let it out. And one more deep breath in. Hold it. And let it out. The Shema, along with Joel and the students leading, let's all sing though. Here we go.
Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad, Baruch Shem Kevod, Shem Kevod Malchuto, Leolam Vaed.
The community can be seated. Our 4th through 6th graders, I'd like you to remain. If you're not in 4th through 6th grade, return to your seat. Do you guys know that the Haftarah would do like a book? I think we should hand them books. We are all on page 154. They're going to lead us, but they're going to need your help. So 154, and I want all of our teens who are in the room to help them by singing loudly. The V'ahavta, page 154. I'm going to keep repeating it because I see them still turning pages. 154. Everyone have it now? We good? 154? We good? I can repeat it again. What page was that, Rabbi? Oh, 154. Yeah, thank you. What page, Vicky? Oh, thank you, Vicky. I didn't know. That was very helpful. I'm glad. Now everyone knows what page we're on. Here we go, led by Joel and our students. V'ahavta.
ואהבת את אדוני אלוהיך בכל לבבך ובכל נפשך ובכל מאודך, והיו הדברים האלה אשר אנוכי מצווך היום על לבביך, ושיננתם לבניך, ודיברת בם בשבתך בביתך ובלכתך בדרך ושוכבך ובקומך, וקשרתם לאות על ידיך, והיו לטוטפות בין עיניך, וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך ובשעריך, למען תזכרו ועשיתם את כל מצוותיי, והייתם קדושים לאלוהיכם. אני אדוני אלוהיכם, אשר הוצאתי אתכם מארץ מצרים, להיות לכם לאלוהים. אני אדוני אלוהיכם.
A big Yasher Koach. A bigger Yasher Koach. And now you guys can return to your seats. You calling up the next person?
I would now like like to call up Danielle Deculis, who is our co-vice president of advertising and social media for the Tzedakah Teens.
Hello, my name is Danielle Deculis, and I'm the co-vice president for social media and advertising. This is my second year on Tzedakah Teens, which is a teen philanthropy group. A philanthropic foundation is a nonprofit and does not associate with the government. It is managed by its own members, and the income they receive is spent for socially useful purposes. A teen philanthropy foundation is very similar, but instead it is a group of teenagers working together to raise money through fundraisers and donations, and then contributing those funds to a nonprofit organization. Tzedakah Teens Philanthropy focuses on promoting the welfare of others by donating funds to a good cause through a Jewish lens. We volunteer to be a part of this foundation and collaborate to ultimately choose an organization and cause that we care about. We donate to these organizations because we want to see the change in regard to the causes we are focusing on. Providing funds to reinforce these organizations mean a lot to us, and participating in Tzedakah Teens gives us the strength and support to do so. Please turn to page 158 for the Micha Mocha.
So I'd like to invite everyone here or everyone at home or in Zoom land to sing along with me. I know Cantor Noah's done this tune before. It's not one of the most common ones, but the beginning is pretty simple. It's two things: who is like you and Adonai. So we're going to do it a couple times, and by the end, hopefully, I'm going to hear a ton of voices in this crowd singing. Who is like you, Adonai? 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 Lie, 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 ya la la, ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la, ya la la la, ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la. La 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 la. Mi chamocha ba'elim Adonai, mi chamocha neder b'kodesh, nora tehilo osefele, nora tehilo osefele. Malchutecha ra'u banecha bokeh al yam, לפני משה ומרים, זה אלי אנו ואמרו, זה אלי אנו ואמרו. מי כמוך באלים אדוני, מי כמוך נדר בקודש, מי כמוך באלים אדוני, מי כמוך Adonai Yimloch Le'olam Va'ed. Who is like you, Adonai? Who is like you, Adonai? Ya la la, ya la la la, ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la. Adonai Yimloch le'olam va'ed.
That's all. Shout out Yasha Koach for that. And thank you, Joel, for the accompaniment. And now I believe Haley Katofsky's coming forward. Am I correct? Yes. Come on forward.
Hi, my name is Haley, and I'm the co-vice president of advertising and social media for the 2022 Tzedakah Teens Board. Our 2022 mission statement is to raise money in order to protect and educate about women's reproductive rights nationwide to create a more equal future for all, which simultaneously addresses the overpopulation crisis affecting climate change. You may ask, what is a mission statement? Well, a mission statement is a short statement of why an organization exists, what its overall goal is, with identifying the goal of its operations. A mission statement is very important to any organization as it provides a basis to the fundamental operations of that specific organization. The issue of women's reproductive rights is prevalent in our society and is one of the reasons why we chose this topic. As the future generations of this society, this issue directly affects us. In fact, in states like Texas, women do not have the right to get an abortion after 6 weeks of pregnancy, and with the potential overturning of Roe v. Wade, this may become a future for many other states and the nation as well. This directly violates the freedom of many women and their right to have a choice. Women's reproductive rights are an important part of their self-identity, and it is important that we protect those rights in order to make a more fair and equal society for all. We hope that with our fundraising profits, we can help give money to organizations that have the same goals as us. Please turn to page 160 and join us for the Hashkivenu.
Please sing with me. Join me. Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu leshalom v'hamidenu shomrei nu lechaim. Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu leshalom v'hamidenu shomrei nu lechaim. Ushmor tzetenu uvoenu lechaim ushalom meita ve'adolam. Hashkivenu Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu leshalom v'hamidenu shomrei nu lechaim. Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu leshalom v'hamidenu shomrei nu lechaim.
Melanie Greenwald, come on forward. Speak into the microphone as close as you can get to it, okay?
Shabbat Shalom. I am Melanie, the Vice President of the 2021 and 2022 Kol Tikva Tzedakah Teams. This year, we settled on a universal challenge that most resonated with current world issues and topics we most believe in. With the most recent news of the possible overturning of Roe v. Wade that brought an uproar of anger and confusion throughout our country, women's rights are now more important than ever, and that is one factor as to why we choose this topic to focus on. Our overall goal this year was to raise money in order to protect and educate about women's reproductive rights. The members of this year's Tzedakah Teens Board wanted to make a difference, big or small, and take action as much as we could. Bouncing back from a year of isolation and online meetings, we have grown so much and created as many social networks and digital platforms to raise as much money as possible while still being safe. The decision-making at our meetings once a month was a group effort, and there was a lot of support in the process. While some of us had differing opinions and there was some debate at times, we all managed to settle on one topic that we all believed needed to be brought to people's attention. We hope that our hard work this year can make a significant difference and help more shape the world.
We turn to page 371 for the Misha Barak prayer. We say the Misha Barak for those who are ill of mind, body, spirit. Currently on our Misha Barak list, Andy Andrietti, Richard Barrett, Alyssa Lynn Bennett, Herman Bustamante, Alex Fischel, Joyce Powell, Lisa Sage, Sylvia Nemiroff, Joan Schenk, Joyce Stern, Louise Adhami, Peggy Holm, Sherry Wells, Lisa Bruner, Firuz Manavi, Vaji Manavi, Kathy Salibi, Neil Friedman, Joanne Shapiro, Wayne Shaw, Jack Simon, Ron Jacobs. We think of those suffering in Ukraine due to the war. We think of those healing from the all too frequent acts of gun violence in our country. And we think of those affected by terrorist attacks. And we also include our prayers for those who care for the ill. If you have someone to add to our Misha Barak list, please do so now. Misha Barak Avatenu Vimatenu. May the God of our ancestors grant her full shlema, a complete and full healing to all those we name tonight, and to all those we hold in our hearts. And together we say, the Singya Misha Barak, page 371.
Sheberach Avotenu Mekor Habracha Imotenu. May the source of strength, who blessed the ones before us, help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing, and let us say, Amen. Misheberach Imotenu Mekor Habracha Lavotenu. Bless those in need of healing with refuah shelema, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say, Amen.
It's my honor to ask Danielle to come forward, who's reading a piece written by Ella Birnbaum, who cannot be here tonight.
As a teen board, we are bound to face struggles and obstacles. The main struggle that we faced this year was unanimously deciding on an issue to focus on. We were debating between two topics and had to settle the decision with a majority vote. From this experience, we learned how to debate and collaborate in a professional manner, as well as state our beliefs using reason, evidence, and persuasion. Another struggle we endured was participation. Many members who have signed up to be on Tzedakah Teens ended up not contributing. Members being absent was a confusing problem for us since we weren't sure of their opinions on group decisions, problems, and more. This lack of participation also made it difficult to reach our goal, and some people did not do their parts in fundraising. Luckily, the rest of the members were able to fill in missing parts and work around the absence. We still persevered and worked together to overcome these difficulties by developing new situations. We were able to fundraise through C's Candy's Yum Raising and restaurant nights with the help and support of our family and friends. Overall, the Tzedakah Teens have survived in the face of several obstacles this year. We've discovered new methods to be innovative as well as how to adapt to new situations.
And now Haley is going to come back to read a piece by Marissa Kalin.
Throughout the course of the year, the members of the Tzedakah Teens have done their part in fundraising for two organizations we would later be helping, A is For, as well as the Feminist Majority Foundation. The amount of money we raised enabled us to donate so much to a wonderful and worthy organization. We've received generous donations from congregants as well as families and friends in the community. We have fundraised through many of our temple events and at Shabbat services. We sold donuts and menorahs at the Hanukkah Dreidel Fest, hosted multiple restaurant nights, and even started an online C's Candies fundraiser. All these events would not have been possible without the support of our community, and we extend our deepest gratitude to everyone who is able to donate. You have helped make a difference in many lives, and we are so thankful to have your assistance.
We now turn to page 164 for the Amidah. Please rise for the Amidah. This is our standing prayer. This is where we make requests of God, or perhaps we're making requests of ourselves to do better, to be better, to look forward to a better earth and a better community. So let us face the ark as Joel leads us in the Amidah.
Adonai שפתי תפתח ופי יגיד תהילתך. Adonai, open up my lips that my mouth may declare your praise. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu v'Elohei avotenu v'imotenu, Elohei Avraham, Elohei Yitzchak, v'Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel, v'Elohei Leah, Ha'el Hagadol, Hagibor v'Hanora, אל העליון, גומל חסדים טובים, וקונה הכל, וזוכר חסדי אבות ואימהות, ומביא גאולה לבני בניהם, למען שמו באהבה. מלך עוזר ומושיע ומגן, ברוך אתה אדוני, מגן אברהם, בעזרת שרה. אתה גיבור לעולם אדוני, מחיה הכל אתה רב להושיע. מוריד הטל, מכלכל חיים בחסד, מחיה הכל ברחמים רבים, סומך נופלים ורופא חולים, ומתיר אסורים, ומקיים אמונתו לשני עפר. מי כמוך בעל גבורות, ומי דומה לך, מלך ממית ומחיה, ומצמיח ישוע, ונאמן אתה להחיות הכל. ברוך אתה אדוני מחיי הכל. אתה קדוש ושמך קדוש וקדושים בכל יום ילכלוך סלה. ברוך אתה אדוני האל הקדוש.
We continue silently through page 180. When you're done with your silent prayer, you may be seated.
רצון אמרי פי והגיון ליבי לפניך אדוני צורי אדוני צורי וגואלי יהיו לרצון אמרי פי והגיון ליבי לפניך אדוני צורי אדוני צורי וגואלי. May the words of my mouth, meditations of my heart be acceptable only unto you, O God, my rock, creator of my soul, Adonai, my Redeemer. Adonai, my Redeemer.
And now I'd like to ask Jonah D'Alessio to come forward. You're going to be right here, buddy.
Okay. Hello, everyone. My name is Joan D'Alessio, but that's not the most important thing you need to know about me. The most important thing you need to know about me is that I have this mind-reading machine. And the thing with this mind-reading machine is that I can tell what you're thinking right now. And so what you're thinking is that you're tired of being lectured to. So let's switch things up a bit. I'm going to give you a letter, and you are going to think of all the things that start with that letter. So let's just start with X. Now, thanks to my mind-reading machine, I know what you're thinking right now. And I know that you're thinking that there's X-ray, there's xylophone, and there's not a single other letter in the English language that starts with X. And that's just too bad. But today, it's Friday the 13th, so you're bound to get unlucky. But trust me, it's going to get a little easier. Let's now move to A. What is A for? What is your A for? A stands for abortion. It stands for access to abortion. It stands for advocacy and action. But one of our privileged organizations who we are supporting has a different idea of what A is for. And that organization is called A is For. A is For has an innovative way to fight for abortion access. They combine several of these A's, including abortion, advocacy, and art. Unfortunately, when the group was founded, they forgot that A stands for Alito. But that's not what we're talking about right now. In any case, their strategy involves making comic books to spread the word about people attempting to going through abortion. Their first comic in 2020 told the story of abortion clinic escorts, escorts. A is For will be launching a new comic book, looking into the stories of those who were forced to travel across state lines to earn an abortion, with the help of Tzedakah teens. And best of all, when you buy these comics, you proceed to support the Bridget Alliance, an organization that actually helps these people travel across state lines to earn an abortion. So when we donate to A is For, it's really a win-win. Not only do we educate the public about abortion, but we actually make it possible for those who need an abortion to get one. We also have another organization here tonight. That organization is the Feminist Majority Foundation. The FMF provides educational materials to schools around the country, empowering middle and high school students to take bold action for human rights, gender justice, and reproductive health. They address topics including the wage gap, poverty, racism, climate change, reproductive rights, voting rights, and more. We chose this organization because they have a focus on our generation and empowering people just like us to take action, and that's what we're going to need in the fight against abortion. Without further ado, it is now my honor to present the actual money to these organizations that we have been working so hard to raise this money for the entire year. First, I would like Ashley Steimer-King from FMF to please come up on the bima. On behalf of the entire Tzedakah Teens organization, I would like to present you $1,500 with this check.
Thank you so much. Oh. Is that good? Okay. Hi, everybody. I'm Ashley Steimer-King. I'm the program director for Girls Learn International, which is a project of the Feminist Majority Foundation. Thank you. I'm so thrilled and honored to be here with you on this beautiful evening. So like the Tzedakah Teens, GLI believes that there's no minimum age to be advocates for social justice. We believe there's no minimum age to speak up for what's right. And we believe that there's no minimum age to work to protect the earth or work to protect the reproductive health and rights of women. And so I'm just so thrilled to accept these funds as we launch a new project this summer. We're launching the Summer Activist Training Camp, so we can work with our chapters in states like Texas, Florida, Missouri, Louisiana, Georgia, Alabama, some of these states where they're really feeling the brunt of the regressive legislation that's been passed in the last couple of years. So I just want to thank the teens so much, and thank you for choosing our organization, and we hope to make you proud and to work with you.
Okay, Okay, the other organization, AS4, is headquartered in New York, so they could not send a representative here tonight, but they were able to send a video of them saying a few words, if we can get that on the TV.
Put it on TV, but you'll see it on YouTube or on Facebook later.
We'll see it. So I can't present a check to someone who isn't here, but let's just pretend I can. So I wish to present the imaginary person representing AS4 with this check for $3,700. Though times are rough for abortion access in the United States, it is my hope that with the support of the Tzedakah teens, we can all abort this relentless attack on abortion rights. Thank you.
Alyssa, you coming back up? Alyssa.
Tikkun Olam, repairing the world. This is what the Tzedakah teens do every single year. We make the world a better place. Once again, over the past 9 months, Kol Tikva's Tzedakah teens have worked so hard to help repair the world that we live in. Meeting monthly in person and on Zoom, we work together to raise close to $5,000 for the organization AS4 and the Feminist Majority Foundation. All of our work over these last 9 months to help change this world would have been impossible without one extremely important person, Samantha. Oh, yes, clap. Thank you for everything you have done for us, whether it's reminding us about meetings, pushing us to work on these topics that we are so passionate about, or literally just making sure we have food and water while we worked. You never left our side, and we are forever grateful to you. I also want to thank the AS4 organization and the Feminist Majority Foundation for joining us tonight. So, yay. You represent an extremely important and valuable cause. We are so excited to be helping out and hope that our donation can help educate and make a difference in the lives of many people. As some of you know, this is my first and last year on Tzedakah Teens. I am extremely proud of everyone on this board and the dedication you have all shown. Each and every one of you have grown and changed in your own special ways, and it's been an honor getting to know all of you. Being on Tzedakah Teens has been so rewarding and life-changing. Thank you for welcoming me with open arms and trusting me this year. I am so excited to see Tzedakah Teens continue to grow in the future, and I am more than confident that Tzedakah Teens will continue to do what you all do best, change and make the world a better place. Lastly, I want to thank everyone here tonight and who continues to support us each and every year. You guys are the reason we can continue to follow the value of Tikkun Olam. Thank you for everything you have done for us, and we will see you next year. Thank you and stay safe. Shabbat Shalom.
Doing a few things out of order tonight. We're going to count the Omer, do Mourner's Kaddish, then announcements, and then our youth group installation, just to let everybody in the room know what is happening. So we're on page 570 right now for the counting of the Omer. We count every day between Passover and Shavuot. We count because every day is special. We count because we go from an idea of freedom to an idea of peoplehood. And we take a journey. And as I listen to the Tzedakah teens tonight, I think about the journey that they took, how they took so many steps to raise the kind of money they raised, to pick the charities they picked, and how they had to enter into conversation and debate and come up under the leadership of Alyssa as their president and Samantha as their advisor, to come together as a team. And so as we count the Sfirot, we have to always remember that each day is important, and each day advances us. And that's what we see from their work, and that's what we see built into our tradition as we count the Sfirah. So I am on page 570. Typically, I would hand it over to Cantor, and in her perfect Hebrew accent, she would chant this for us. I'm just going to read it quickly tonight. Hineni mukhan uzman lekayem mitzvat aser shel sfirat ha'omer. I am ready to fulfill the mitzvah counting the Omer. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech olam asher kitshanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu al sfirat ha'omer. Our praise to you, Adonai, sovereign of all, who hallows us with the mitzvot, commanding us to count the Omer. Today is the 28th day, which is 4 weeks of the days of the Omer. And together we say, Amen. We now turn to page 598 for the Mourner's Kaddish. We take a moment to remember those who have passed. We think about those who have played a role in our lives, those who have made an impression on us, an impression so strong that we have carried it forward and shared it with others. On our recently departed list, M.J. Kusel, remembered by the Waterman family. Tal Nurani, remembered by the Kalin family. Richard Shaw, remembered by the Shaw and Bergman families. Esther Weissman, remembered by the Weissman family. Esther Spiro, remembered by the Enman and Hoffman families. Sam Kishner, remembered by the Kishner family. Joni Sneed, remembered by the Schultz family. And we think of those who died of COVID. I believe it was just today, it might have been yesterday, where we hit that terrifying record of 1 million dead in this country from COVID. An astonishing number. And the number keeps rising. We also keep in our prayers people who have died of violence, from violence within this country. Those killed in terrorist attacks, especially those killed in terrorist attacks in Israel, as well as those killed in the Ukraine. And we also think about those who died during this season in years past. Buena Avlas, Bernie Falkowitz, Alex Sachs, Rose Besbeck, Archie Feynman, Matthew Sarfati, Maria Bruhl, Jack Flamer, Morris Shapiro, Sophie Cohen, Sharon Goldstein, Marion Shapiro, Betty Cohen, Irv Grant, Rivi Shev, Ira Cook, Bill Groner, Bruce Sylvie, Timothy J. Corcoran III, Ann C. Klein, Libby Singman, Susan Diamond, Annette Lund, Jeremy Tysinger, Rose Dunner, Marilyn Newman, Geraldine Young, Bertha Eisenberg Olean, and Alan Rapport. If you have an additional name for our Kaddish or Yortzeit list, please share it with me now. If you're in the first 7 days of mourning Shiva, please rise. If you're in the first 30 days of mourning Shloshim, please rise. If you're in the first year of mourning, please rise. If you're observing a Yortzeit, please rise. These are the mourners in our midst. We rise together to show them our love and our support. We are on page 598. Yitgadal v'yikadash me rabba, v'alma divra chirute v'yamlich malchute, v'chayachon v'yumechon v'chaye d'chol Beit Yisrael, v'agalav v'zman kari v'imru. Yehi shmei rabba mevorach leolam olamei almaya. Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh v'yitadar v'yitaleh v'yitalal shmei d'kudsha b'rechu le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata tushbachata v'nechamata damiran be'alma v'imru Yehi shlama rabba min shmaya v'chayim aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'imru Oseh shalom b'mromav hu yaseh shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael ve'al kol yoshvei tevel v'imru. Amen. May the one who makes peace on high grant peace to all who mourn, to all Israel, and to all humankind. And together we say, you may be seated. It's my honor to ask Rob Glue Croft a past president twice, Rob Glucroft. Rob Moline, wow, that was bad. Rob Moline, a president twice over, to come forward to give us some announcements. Rob somebody, I don't know.
Yeah, Rob somebody. Thank you so much, Rabbi, and Shabbat Shalom, everyone. Sophia and Avery, if you want to come up. Well, congratulations to you both. And on behalf of the Temple Board and all the members here, we want to present to you Kiddush cups. Our hope is that you will use these many, many times throughout your years, and that you'll look back on this time very warmly. We're very proud of you. Congratulations. So especially want to thank Rabbi John, what was Smith? John Hanish, wonderful rabbi and tremendous leader of our community. Also, thank you to Joel and also to Evan tonight for providing the musical accompaniment for us. Also, to our amazing Tzedakah teens, I'm always just so blown away with what you're able to accomplish in the year. Congratulations, you've done a wonderful, wonderful job. To our religious school director, Samantha Duenas, you rock, what can we say? You just are terrific, thank you. As well as to our experiential coordinator, Hallie Fromson. Thank you so much, Hallie, for everything you do. Want to talk about announcements, but really I passed this out, and the only announcement really we want to talk about tonight is the gala. It happens tomorrow. If you've not been online to koltikva.org/gala, the online auction is up and going. Please look over. There's some wonderful, wonderful auction items, and you'll have a wonderful time. We hope to see many of you here and virtually at the gala tomorrow. The Tzedakah box at the Onik tonight will be collecting monies for the Jewish Federation Ukraine Fund. And we want to thank especially to the Bereka and Eckerling families for hosting the Onig tonight. Thank you so much. Appreciate all that you've done. So everyone, thank you so much for being here. Next week, we will be honoring our 7-year cantor, Noah Shashua, and her family as they embark on their new journey in Arizona. So please plan to come back here live and virtually online. Shabbat Shalom, everyone.
It's now my honor to ask Hallie Fromson to come forward, part of our education team, and she's going to lead the installation.
Thank you. Okay. Hi, everybody. So I'm Hallie. I am the experiential education coordinator here, and part of my job is also being the youth director. So I have had the pleasure and honor of getting to know all of our teens, and I just want to say I'm so impressed with everybody who came up here tonight and spoke. It's not easy to come up and speak in front of a lot of people, and so I'm really impressed. And this young man sitting to my left here leading us in song and prayer, I'm just so proud of everyone. Okay, so Kitty is our synagogue youth group. It stands for Kol Tikva Temple Youth. And we have Kitty, which is like our umbrella term, and that's our 9th through 12th grade youth group. Then we have Kitty 6, 7, 8 for our middle schoolers, Kitty 3, 4, 5 for 3rd through 5th grade, and Kitten, which is for kindergarten through 2nd grade. So Kitty philosophy stems from the idea of providing teens and youths the ability to learn from one another, having the opportunity to take leadership roles and responsibilities, all within a Jewish framework. Kitty empowers Jewish teen leaders while providing them with a variety of skill sets for their future endeavors, with a positive impact on students and teens, helping them as they are discovering who they are, what it means to be a part of a community, and what they are responsible for in this world. So the Kitty Board learns from one another through working together, planning events and meaningful programs for their peers, while encompassing these leadership roles and responsibilities. Kitty provides teens with a safe environment free from judgment or fear of failure, while establishing connections with each other and having positive Jewish role models around, like their youth director and our Kol Tikva clergy. So I first just want to recognize our two outgoing seniors, our Kitty Board members, Ben Stark, who's going to be up here in a second, and Alyssa, who you've heard speak tonight a few times. I am going to miss you guys so much, and it's just been amazing getting to know you. So I want to call up Ben, who is our outgoing president, to talk briefly about his experience in Kitty.
Hi, everybody. How are we? So while I was sitting in the back with my other teens and preteens, and they were distracting me with their origami with the pamphlets, I dropped one. I was trying to figure out what I was going to say. And I guess what I want to say is, I'll just give a quick summary of my history. I came to Kol Tikva when I was in the 5th grade. My mom and I had just moved out to San Fernando Valley, and I didn't know anyone. It was a whole new environment for me. I was at a whole new school, and I didn't really have any friends. And we registered for this temple because I actually had one kindergarten friend who recommended it to us. And on my first day, Samantha, she told us that there was a Kitty Board and there were all these seniors and juniors and just high schoolers. And when I saw them walking through, the center or the social hall, I just looked up to them as like my older siblings, and I looked up to them as my role models. And now I'm here, standing today, leaving forever. I'm not leaving forever. I'm leaving the Kitty role forever. I've held the Kitty role since I was in the 6th grade. I was the financial vice president and president of the junior board and financial programming, and current president and now leaving president of the senior board. And Kitty's just made such an impact on me. It's taught me so many life lessons: how to be patient with others, how to make friends, how to handle, arguments, and honestly, just how to build a team. And I love you guys. You guys are like my family, and I'm gonna forever miss you all. So thank you for an amazing few years, and yeah, love you guys. Thank you.
Okay, so I would now like to call up our incoming board members. So everyone who was newly elected this year, come on up. Yeah, stand over here, actually, so we can see you all. Okay, so I am proud to announce the 2022 through 2023 Kitty Board and Kitty 678 Board. You can just give a wave when I call your name. We have our Kitty President. Oh, and hold your claps till then. Kitty President Evan Schreier, Kitty Membership Vice President Eliza Lauterstein, Kitty Advertising Vice President Tabitha Feldman, Kitty 678 Programming Vice President Becca Hochstatter, 678 Corresponding Vice President Sophia Hecht, 678 Financial Vice President Alexander Drescher, and 678 Advertising Vice President Matilda Feldman. Now we can give a round of applause to our new board members. And Evan, our newly elected president, will he's going to read a blessing over our new leaders.
Adonai, our God, bless us with the desire to lead with passion, compassion, caring, wisdom, and understanding. May we fulfill our role as a link in the chain of generations past, present, and yet to come. Bless us with the ability to bring our community together in joy and to demonstrate by example how to be leaders. And let us say, Amen.
Thank you. And then Tabby, our outgoing religious and cultural vice president, will lead us in the Shehechianu.
Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, shekianu v'kiyamanu v'higianu lazman chazeh.
All right. One last round of applause to all of our board members.
Oh, we have one more thing. Priestly benediction. And now we're going to offer the priestly benediction to all of our new board members. Joel, please.
Yivarechecha Adonai ve'yishmerecha.
May God bless you and you and you and you and you and you.
Asher Adonai panav elecha vechunecha.
May the light of God shine upon each one of you as you move forward in the world.
Yisa Adonai panav elecha ve'asem lecha shalom shalom.
May the light of the work you do, may the good of the work you do, may the way you bring youth and community together, may it always, be for the positive. And may your community grow and grow and grow.
Ve'asem lecha shalom, shalom. Shalom.
One big mazel tov. And you guys can all take your seats now. We have, they took the origami with them and didn't leave it on my podium. We have to conclude the service. So I need everyone to stand up and put their arms around the people next to you, if you know them. If you do not know them, then you ask permission. May I put my arm around you? Yes, no. We're doing an Oseh Shalom. Oh, we didn't do a Simanto, but close enough. Well, yeah, we're going to go straight to Oseh Shalom. We're looking at the time. And now I have a 30-minute sermon for everyone. And now an Oseh Shalom, and then we're going to do a couple quick Shabbat blessings. Here we go.
Oseh Shalom bimromav, hu yaseh shalom aleinu. Oseh Shalom bimromav, hu yaseh shalom aleinu. Oseh Shalom bimromav, hu yaseh Shalom aleinu, Yaseh Shalom, Yaseh Shalom, Shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael. Yaseh Shalom, Yaseh Shalom, Shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael.
Rob and maybe another board member or two can hand out the grape juice. I'd like Samantha to come forward to hold the Kiddush cup, because on Sunday, Samantha, after how many years of school? 5 years of education, while working for us, is getting her Master's of Education. And she's got lots of family in town. Let's get the kid. We're going to get the grape juice out real quickly, though. If everyone could grab a grape juice from Vicky or from Rob, that would be great. 5 years. And know what she said to me? I want to write another paper tomorrow because I so miss writing papers. Right? Yeah. She even had to defend her thesis this week on top of everything else. All right, does everyone have a grape juice class, or we're getting close? None of the kiddies have them. Vicky, can you come over here and help these guys out? Thank you, Vicky. No, Vicky. Vicky, right behind you. Oh, Joe, you must took Vicky out. We're going to hold our glasses up nice and high. You might have to wait to get your grape juice for a second or two. Here we go. Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei peri hagafen. L'chaim. Now, Hallie, come join her. And now the whole youth group board, past, present, future, the Tzedakah teens, any kid in the room, come stand behind them right now, quick. All kids up here.
All kids to the bima.
All kids, come on, you're kids. All kids.
Calling all kids.
All kids. I'm just screening a photo off. That's all I'm doing right now. Everybody up. Okay, I want you to get back there. You're too tall. Come on, man, back there. All right, let's hold the challah up high. Everyone get underneath the challah and try to help hold it. If you're short, go under the challah. Little ones, under the challah. The little ones, you want to go under the challah? You can go all the way under if you want. You're good? Okay. Let's all point at the challah and go yummy, yum, yum. And now hamotzi.
Hamotzi lechem min haaretz. We give thanks to God for bread. Our voices join in happy chorus as our prayer is humbly said. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam hamotzi lechem min haaretz. Amen. B'tevon.
Shabbat shalom, everybody. Food in the social hall. Grab some challah if you want a bite. The service is now complete. And you can stop our stream if you can figure out how.